day 2 of the Countdown to Christmas eyeshadow edition. I adopted the colors from last year's advent calendar for the eyeshadow calendar. Just because I thought it would be fun to redo them all now that they all have new names once they were released to you guys. So today's color is actually Sugar Plum, otherwise known as Venus now. So that's this shimmery color. It's a light purple, almost like a gray tone, but it's very metallic, so it turns out very, very shimmery. So first off, I already did my whole face with my 3D foundation, including priming my lids with the main highlight color of mine. So I'm gonna take Cupcake. You can take really any light color that you want to do a base over that highlight color. And that again is just to make sure that it all sticks properly, lasts all day, and then this powder is to make sure it blends nice. So literally saturating the whole lid all the way up to the brow. And I'll do the same on this side. All right, so since the Venus is a nice shimmer in a purple tone, I am gonna go right over to the purples, and I think I'm gonna go with, let's see, I'll go with London. That's this light purple color. I'm gonna take the fluffier side of my brush, tap it off because I did do my whole face, and again, I first just pat it to get it nice and even, and then I wash it back and forth. And I'm just gonna build that up until I get it to where I like it, and then I'll move to the other eye. All right, now I have London as a base. I'm trying to decide what color I want to do next. I could just leave it as is and then go with that Venus right over on the lid part. However, I'm gonna do at least one other color. So I don't really use As If much, this dark purple. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna switch over to the other eyeshadow brush. It's called the Smudge Brush. And I'm just gonna dig into that As If and bring it down on my lid first, just in that outer corner. And then I'm gonna bring it up on that brow bone. And I'm not pressing very hard at all because I want it to be very subtle at first so that it doesn't have dark spots. All right, so I will blend it out a little bit more, but I'm gonna do the other eye as well. All right, so now I have As If on both of my eyes and also London on both eyes. I use the smudge brush for the As If just to make it a little bit more concentrated up there since it is a darker color. So now I am gonna go back to my brightening highlight in my palette. And this is a trick I just like to use to make the next color, which is a shimmer, stick really good. So I'm just taking that main highlight or brightening highlight because it is a cream, and I am just bringing it almost like a cut crease. You'll see me do this technique a lot. And I'm not gonna bring it all the way over. So then I'm gonna do the same on this eye. All right, and then I'm gonna go back to my eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to take that Venus. You can either use your finger or the brush. I'm actually gonna use my finger for this part. And I'm just swirling it right in here. And then I'm going to dab it right where I just put that main highlight. Notice how I'm not dragging my finger at all across my lid. I'm just dabbing. That way you don't get any harsh chunks of that shimmer, which then in turn defines all of those wonderful wrinkles on the eyelid. I've learned that the hard way. All right, and then doing the same on this eye. Okay, so then going back to my as if, almost done here. I'm just going to take the fluffy side of my eyeshadow everything brush and dip it in there, and then I'm just going to blend the as if into the Venus. And then same on this eye. Just on that outer corner. If you want to soften it up at all, like if this is too drastic for a daytime look for you, you can just take an empty brush, or I should say a clean brush with nothing on it, and just bring it back and forth and kind of smoke it out a little bit. That just makes those transitions a little bit more smooth. So I will do the same on this side. Okay, for the bottom of the eye, I'm just going to take as if and drag it on the outer 1/3 to half of the eye. Same on this side. And then take some of that Venus on the inner corner. And I am all set. I'm gonna put a little bit right under the brow bone, give it a nice little shimmer. And there you have it. So I have my lip and cheek from this year's advent calendar, which is Frenchie Tay. And then on my eyes, I have London, As If, and Venus. Enjoy the next looks.